8 best ways to stop frequent urination at night. Have you ever felt exhausted because you wake up multiple times at night just to use the bathroom? You're not alone. Millions of people, especially older adults, struggle with this frustrating issue, interrupting their sleep, draining their energy, and affecting their quality of life. But what if I told you that there are simple, effective ways to significantly reduce nighttime urination? Imagine getting a full night's rest without those constant trips to the bathroom. In today's video, I'm going to share 8 proven ways to help you stop frequent urination at night so you can finally enjoy deep, uninterrupted sleep again. Make sure to stick around until the end because tip number 8 might completely change your nights forever. Let's get started. Understanding Nocturia. Why does it happen? Waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom can be frustrating, exhausting, and disruptive to your daily life. But before we jump into the solutions, it's important to understand why nocturia happens in the first place. There are several reasons why you might be experiencing frequent nighttime urination, and in most cases, it's a combination of factors rather than just one cause. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less vasopressin, a hormone that tells the kidneys to slow down urine production while we sleep. When this hormone decreases, the kidneys continue working at full speed, producing more urine throughout the night, forcing you to wake up more often. Additionally, many people, especially older adults, experience fluid buildup in the legs and feet during the day. This happens because of gravity. When you're standing or sitting for long periods, fluid tends to accumulate in the lower body. But when you lie down at night, that fluid is reabsorbed into the bloodstream and processed by the kidneys, leading to an increased need to urinate. This is especially common in people with conditions like heart disease, varicose veins, or chronic venous insufficiency. Other causes of nocturia can include bladder issues such as overactive bladder and certain medications like diuretics, which increase urine production. Lifestyle factors like drinking too much caffeine or alcohol in the evening can also worsen nocturia. The good news is that there are simple steps you can take to reduce the frequency of nighttime urination. Let's dive into the practical tips that can help you get the restful, uninterrupted sleep you deserve. 1. Limit fluid intake before bedtime. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to reduce nighttime urination is to cut back on fluids in the evening. Drinking too much water or other beverages before bed can fill your bladder, making it more likely that you'll wake up needing to go. Ideally, you should start reducing your fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bedtime to give your body enough time to process liquids before you sleep. But it's not just about how much you drink. It's also about what you drink. Certain beverages, such as coffee, tea, soda, and alcohol, act as diuretics, meaning they stimulate your kidneys to produce more urine. Even though a warm cup of tea or a nightcap might seem relaxing, they could be the very reason you keep waking up during the night. Instead of drinking large amounts of water before bed, try sipping smaller amounts throughout the evening to stay hydrated without overwhelming your bladder. If you often wake up feeling thirsty, keep a small glass of water by your bedside and take only a sip if needed. This simple change alone can make a significant difference in how often you wake up at night. But if fluid retention is an issue for you, the next tip will be even more helpful. 2. Elevate your legs in the evening. If you often notice swollen feet or legs during the day, this could be contributing to your nighttime urination. When you spend hours sitting or standing, gravity causes fluid to accumulate in your lower body. But when you lie down at night, that fluid is reabsorbed into your bloodstream, processed by your kidneys, and turned into urine, leading to more trips to the bathroom. A simple and effective way to prevent this fluid buildup from turning into nighttime urination is to elevate your legs for an hour or two before bed. By propping your legs up on a few pillows or resting them against a wall, you help move excess fluid back into circulation earlier in the evening so your kidneys can process it before you go to sleep. For even better results, try doing some gentle leg exercises in the evening, such as ankle rolls or light stretching. This helps improve circulation and reduces fluid retention. If swelling in your legs is a common issue, wearing compression socks during the day can also help prevent excess fluid buildup. By making this small change to your evening routine, you can reduce the amount of urine your body produces at night, helping you sleep more soundly. But even if your bladder is full, there's a way to make sure you empty it completely before bed. And that's exactly what we'll cover in the next tip. 3. Use the double voiding technique. Have you ever gone to the bathroom before bed only to feel the urge to go again shortly after? This is more common than you might think, and it happens because in many cases the bladder doesn't completely empty in one go. Even if only a small amount of urine remains, it can continue sending signals to your brain that you need to urinate, making you wake up multiple times during the night. A simple yet highly effective way to prevent this is a technique called double voiding. The goal is to make sure your bladder is as empty as possible before you go to sleep. Here's how it works. Go to the bathroom as usual and urinate until you feel your bladder is empty. Wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can sit, relax, or continue with your bedtime routine. Try to urinate again to eliminate any remaining urine in your bladder. You might be surprised at how much urine is left behind even after your first trip to the bathroom. By emptying your bladder completely, you reduce the chance of waking up later with the urge to go again. To make double voiding even more effective, try these additional techniques. Lean slightly forward while urinating to help fully empty your bladder. Gently press on your lower abdomen to encourage any remaining urine to be released. Take deep breaths and relax your pelvic muscles, as tension can sometimes prevent your bladder from fully emptying. This technique is especially useful for people with an enlarged prostate, common in older men, overactive bladder, or weakened pelvic muscles, as these conditions often make it harder to empty the bladder completely. If you've been waking up multiple times a night to urinate, adding this simple habit to your nighttime routine could make a big difference. And speaking of ways to reduce nighttime urination, let's talk about how your diet plays a major role in bladder health. 4. Adjust your diet to support bladder health. What you eat and drink can have a huge impact on how often you wake up at night to urinate. Certain foods and beverages can irritate the bladder, increasing urgency and frequency, while others can help calm and support bladder function. One of the biggest culprits is spicy foods. Ingredients like chili peppers and hot sauce contain capsaicin, which can irritate the bladder lining, making you feel like you need to go more often. Similarly, acidic foods such as oranges, lemons, grapefruits, tomatoes, and even vinegar-based dressings can trigger bladder sensitivity and contribute to nocturia. Another hidden trigger is artificial sweeteners, which are found in diet sodas, sugar-free gum, and many processed foods. Research suggests that artificial sweeteners like aspartame and saccharin can stimulate the bladder, causing increased urgency and frequency of urination. In addition to what you eat, it's important to pay attention to what you drink, especially in the evening. We've already discussed the effects of caffeine and alcohol, but carbonated drinks, including soda and sparkling water, can also irritate the bladder due to their acidity and bubbles, leading to more frequent trips to the bathroom. If you suspect that your diet might be affecting your bladder, try keeping a food diary for a week. Track what you eat and drink, as well as how often you wake up at night to urinate. You might start to notice patterns. Certain foods or drinks could be making your symptoms worse. So what should you eat instead? Foods that support bladder health and hydration balance include bananas, pears, melons, potatoes, and whole grains. These foods are gentle on the bladder and won't trigger irritation. Additionally, foods rich in magnesium, like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens, can help relax the bladder muscles, reducing urgency. By making small changes to your diet, you can take control of your bladder health and significantly reduce nighttime urination. Now, let's talk about another powerful technique: training your bladder to hold more urine for longer periods. 5. Train your bladder to hold more urine. Did you know that you can actually train your bladder to hold urine for longer periods, reducing how often you feel the urge to go, especially at night? Many people develop a habit of urinating too frequently, which can make the bladder more sensitive and overactive. Over time, this leads to a cycle where your bladder sends signals to your brain even when it isn't full, causing you to wake up multiple times during the night. Bladder training helps you gradually increase the time between bathroom trips, allowing your bladder to hold more urine and function more efficiently. Start by keeping a log of when you urinate during the day and at night. This will help you identify patterns and set realistic goals. When you feel the urge to go, try to hold it for an extra 10 to 15 minutes instead of rushing to the bathroom. Over time, work up to holding it for 30 minutes to an hour longer. If you feel the sudden urge to go, try deep breathing, meditation, or engaging in an activity to shift your focus away from the bladder sensation. Another effective approach is to set a scheduled urination routine. Instead of going whenever you feel the urge, try urinating at fixed intervals, such as every 2 to 3 hours, and gradually increase the time between trips. Strengthening your pelvic floor muscles with Kegel exercises can also improve bladder control, reducing urgency and frequency. Bladder training requires patience and consistency, but if you stick with it, you'll start noticing that you can go for longer periods without needing to urinate, including during the night. For best results, try combining bladder training with the double voiding technique we discussed earlier. Now let's move on to another key factor that could be contributing to your nighttime urination: the medications you're taking. 6. Manage your medications. Certain medications can increase urine production or affect bladder control, making nighttime urination worse without you even realizing it. If you've been waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, it's worth checking if your medications might be playing a role. One of the most common culprits is diuretics, also known as water pills. These medications are often prescribed for high blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney conditions, and they work by helping your body eliminate excess fluid. While they're important for managing certain health conditions, taking them too late in the day can lead to more frequent urination at night. If you're on diuretics, talk to your doctor about whether you can take them earlier in the day to reduce their impact on your sleep. Other medications, including some antidepressants, blood pressure medications, and muscle relaxants, can also affect bladder function. Some of these drugs may either increase urine production or cause bladder muscle relaxation, leading to leaks or urgency. If you suspect that your medications might be contributing to nocturia, don't stop taking them on your own. Consult your doctor first. They may be able to adjust your dosage, switch you to an alternative medication, or suggest lifestyle changes to help counteract the side effects. Managing your medications properly can make a big difference in reducing nighttime urination. But beyond medication, another powerful way to improve bladder function and overall health is by staying physically active. Let's dive into why exercise matters. 7. Stay active during the day. Regular physical activity plays a crucial role in maintaining overall health. But did you know it can also help reduce nighttime urination? Staying active improves circulation, reduces fluid retention, strengthens bladder muscles, and helps with weight management, all of which can contribute to fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. One of the biggest contributors to nocturia is fluid buildup in the lower body, especially in people who sit or stand for long periods. When you're inactive, fluid tends to accumulate in your legs and feet. And when you lie down at night, your body reabsorbs that fluid, leading to increased urine production. Engaging in regular physical activity, especially walking, stretching, or leg exercises, helps promote better circulation, allowing your body to process fluids throughout the day rather than at night. Exercise also strengthens the muscles that support your bladder, helping you gain better control over urination. Pelvic floor exercises, Kegels, for example, can significantly improve bladder control, especially in older adults or those with weak pelvic muscles. Additionally, activities like yoga or strength training can help improve core stability, reducing pressure on the bladder and improving overall bladder function. Another important factor is weight management. Excess body weight, especially around the abdomen, can put pressure on the bladder, reducing its capacity and increasing the urge to urinate. Research shows that losing even a small amount of weight can lead to noticeable improvements in bladder control and nighttime urination frequency. The key is to find an activity that fits your lifestyle and is easy to maintain, whether it's taking a 30-minute walk, doing light stretching before bed, or incorporating gentle exercises into your daily routine. Staying active can help regulate your body's fluid balance and reduce nocturia over time. By making movement a regular part of your day, you're not just improving your bladder health, you're also promoting better sleep, better circulation, and overall well-being. And now, let's talk about the number one most important strategy to prevent frequent urination at night. 8. Establish a consistent bedtime routine. The most effective way to stop frequent nighttime urination is to create a consistent and relaxing bedtime routine that helps regulate your body's internal clock. Your sleep-wake cycle, also known as your circadian rhythm, plays a crucial role in controlling various bodily functions, including urine production. By developing a predictable nighttime routine, you can train your body to reduce urine output at night, allowing you to sleep longer without interruptions. One of the best ways to do this is by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. A consistent schedule helps regulate your body's hormone production, including vasopressin, the hormone responsible for reducing urine output during sleep. When your body follows a stable rhythm, you're less likely to experience frequent urges to urinate at night. Another key part of your routine should be relaxation before bed. Stress and anxiety can worsen bladder urgency, so incorporating calming activities can help. Try reading a book, listening to soft music, practicing deep breathing, or doing gentle stretches to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Avoid stimulating activities like watching TV, scrolling on your phone, or working on a computer right before bed, as blue light from screens can interfere with melatonin production and disrupt your sleep. It's also important to limit fluid intake and avoid diuretic substances like caffeine and alcohol in the evening. Instead, focus on creating a calm and distraction-free sleep environment by keeping your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. If needed, use blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or a fan to create the perfect sleep setting. By establishing a consistent bedtime routine, you're training your body to sleep through the night without unnecessary interruptions. When combined with the other strategies we've discussed, this can dramatically improve your sleep quality and help you wake up feeling more rested and energized. Now, let's quickly recap everything we've covered and discuss the next steps you can take to improve your bladder health and overall well-being. Take small steps for big improvements. Dealing with frequent nighttime urination can be frustrating, but the good news is that small, consistent changes can lead to major improvements. Instead of trying to overhaul everything at once, Start by implementing one or two strategies that feel the most manageable for you. Maybe that means reducing fluids in the evening, elevating your legs before bed, or practicing double voiding. Whichever step you take, give it time and stick with it for at least a few weeks before expecting significant results. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting instant changes overnight. The truth is, your body needs time to adjust. Just like building any new habit, bladder health improves gradually with consistent effort and patience. If you don't see immediate results, don't get discouraged. Stay committed, and you'll likely notice small improvements that add up over time. Another key point to remember is that nocturia is often a symptom, not just a problem on its own. While lifestyle changes can make a big difference, frequent urination at night can sometimes indicate an underlying health issue that needs attention. Conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney problems, urinary tract infections, UTIs, prostate enlargement in men, or overactive bladder syndrome can all contribute to increased nighttime urination. If you have tried multiple strategies and still find yourself waking up multiple times each night, or if you notice sudden changes in your urination patterns, it's important to speak with your doctor. A medical professional can help determine if there's a deeper issue at play and guide you toward the right treatment plan. Beyond medical concerns, it's also crucial to consider your overall sleep quality. Many people who suffer from nocturia may actually have poor sleep hygiene, which makes their nighttime urination feel even worse. If you wake up frequently due to stress, discomfort, or a restless sleep environment, you may become more aware of even minor urges to urinate. This is why improving sleep habits can be just as important as managing bladder function. To enhance sleep quality, create a relaxing bedtime routine that signals to your body that it's time to rest. Try reading a book, meditating, or practicing deep breathing instead of watching TV or scrolling through your phone, as blue light from screens can disrupt melatonin production and interfere with sleep. Keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet can also make a big difference. Consider using blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or a fan to create an ideal sleeping environment. It's also worth paying attention to your daily habits as they directly impact your bladder health and sleep. Staying physically active, managing stress, and maintaining a healthy weight can all contribute to better bladder control and reduce nighttime urination. Exercise helps improve circulation, prevent fluid buildup in the legs, and strengthen bladder muscles, which makes a big difference in long-term bladder function. Avoiding highly processed foods, drinking enough water earlier in the day, and consuming bladder-friendly foods can also support your urinary health. At the end of the day, what matters most is finding a sustainable routine that works for you. Every person is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. The key is to listen to your body, identify what triggers your symptoms, and make gradual adjustments. By combining healthy sleep habits, dietary changes, fluid management, bladder training, and physical activity, you can significantly reduce nighttime urination and enjoy longer, uninterrupted nights of rest. Thank you for watching. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier, happier life. If you have any personal experiences or additional tips, feel free to share them in the comments below. Your insight could help others who are struggling with the same issue. Sleep well and take care.